Hi, and welcome to my new channel. I hope you're enjoying it so far. Today, we're going to make some chili. Yay! I love chili, especially when the weather gets cold and you need something really nice and good and warm to fill your belly. Well, stay tuned so you can see my beautiful chili recipe. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead down, subscribe now, and press that notification bell because I have a whole lot of good recipes coming up. So what we're going to do first is we're going to I'm going to show you what you need for this recipe. The first thing I'm going to use is half of a yellow onion, and I'm going to use a half of a green pepper. I'm only using a half because somebody stole my other half. I have a whole bunch of cooks in the house. I'm going to use one orange pepper, one yellow pepper, one red pepper. spicy, then you could keep some of the seeds in the jalapeno. Alright, so you just cut, I just cut the jalapeno in smaller pieces. I have a beauty channel called Patti Cake, but everybody kept asking me for recipes. The people who know me, they love my cooking, and they kept saying, why don't you do recipes? Why don't you do recipes? And I did do one recipe on my Patti Cake channel, but then I decided I'm just going to keep my beauty channel as a beauty channel. And for this channel right now, Just Being Patti, I'm going to do recipes, vlogs, and just random things that I feel like doing. Because I feel like I'm a jack of all trades and I don't know how much of a master I am. I'm a master of some, or maybe a slight master. But I know everyone does like my cooking. Oh my God. I thought my camera was on when I was putting all the vegetables in the pan. And what I did was I put, let me show you. I forgot I turned off my camera. So I put some of this sunflower and olive oil blend, but you could use olive oil or you could use whatever oil you like. And then I put all my onions and peppers in just a saute. I let the oil get a little hot and then I put everything in. And then I put a little bit of crushed red peppers. I put a little bit of crushed red peppers, just a little bit, and it depends on how hot you like everything. So I'm just sauteing them, and I'm not going to let them get too soft. And then I'm going to drop my meat in. But I'm just going to let these cook a little bit. Let me show you how high the fire is. That's how high the fire is. It's like on medium.
A few moments later.
I think they may be ready now for me to add the meat. Because remember, they're still going to be cooking down in the sauce. So I'm just dropping my ground beef in. My 2 pounds of ground beef. Now this is where I put the seasoning in. First I'm gonna just put about 1.5 teaspoons of adobo, the all-purpose seasoning. Then I'm gonna put about 1 tablespoon of Lorry's seasoned salt, or you could put a little less. And I'm going to put about 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. And I'm just going to put about 1/4 teaspoon of the cumin, because that cumin is really strong. Now ginger is something most people don't put in their chili, but it gives the meat like a really mild, pleasant, good taste. So I'm just going to put about 1/2 teaspoon of ginger. Then I'm going to put about 1/2 teaspoon of liquid smoke. I sprained my wrist, so it's hard to do this. But you could put about 3/4 teaspoon of the pepper, or put enough to taste. You know, to taste means what you like, how much you like. And I save the cayenne pepper and the chili powder until I wait to put my sauce in it, to put the chili powder and the cayenne pepper in. Now I'm just going to brown the meat. I'm just going to enjoy a little glass of wine while I'm waiting for my meat to brown. Want the tomatoes in there. You know how sometimes when you're using a sauce out of a can or something. Alright, stir that in. Sometimes when people are using a sauce out of a can or something, they'll try to get the rest out the can with water. Don't do it. We don't need this to be watery. We want it to be nice and thick and hearty. So I'm just going to cover that up. Excuse my pot cover, y'all. That's what I got. So we're just going to turn the heat down a little bit, and we're going to let that cook some, maybe for about 15 minutes, 10, I'll say 10 minutes.
A few moments later.
Okay, so now that we let it cook for a while with the sauce in it, what I'm going to do is add more chili powder and then add the beans. I'm going to add about another quarter cup of chili powder. You don't have to be stingy with the chili powder. Believe me, you need the chili powder in there. And we're going to stir that in. And then we're going to put 1 can of kidney beans. I drained the cans of kidney beans. We're going to put the other can of kidney beans in. Red kidney beans. Now, I did not drain the can of chili beans because it has chili sauce and spices in it. We're going to empty that in. And this is where we add our cayenne pepper. That'll make it a little spicier. I would say about a half a teaspoon. You should, oh God, I know I said it before, but you should smell this. This smells amazing. Honey, when you taste this, you're never gonna want nobody else's chili. Ask my kids and ask all of their friends. My kids had friends that used to come over when they were kids and teenagers and try to eat up all the chili. When my son even had a friend who stole the chili. He stole the chili. I found him standing behind the bedroom door eating chili. And they call me now, when you gonna make the chili? When you gonna make the chili? And my son is in a different state and he keeps saying when he comes to see me, he wants chili. Okay, so now I'm gonna just put this pot top on and I'm gonna let this simmer for probably about 20 minutes. And it's done. You can see all the big juicy pieces of peppers and onions and it just smells so good. But you got to make sure you taste it to make sure you put enough chili powder in it, because sometimes it feels like you put enough chili powder in it but you really haven't. So make sure you taste it to see if you need more chili powder in it. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. This is going to be so delicious. This is going to be so delicious. And we're just going to plate this over some rice. Just wanted to show you all. I just put a little drop of this Grace Pure Cream Coconut block into my rice when I make the rice for the chili. It gives it such a lovely, slightly sweet flavor that really meshes well together with the spiciness of the chili. So it's finally ready. And I just added a little cheese on the top. And I added a little dollop of sour cream. Let's see how it tastes. I'm going to take a little of the sour cream, a little of the cheese, a little of this delectable rice and some of the chili, and let's see. It's very hot. This is some good chili. Would you like to taste it? Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go get a little side of homemade coleslaw. If you want my coleslaw recipe too, comment down below and let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about this recipe and what other recipes you might want me to do. So I'm going to get a little side of coleslaw and I'm going to get some Doritos or some crackers and I'm going to sit back and enjoy this plate. Thank you for watching, and oh yeah, don't forget to go over to my Patti Cake channel and subscribe there for some beauty tips. And I love you all. Thank you for watching. Come back again and give this video a big thumbs up. Bye bye.